How's everybody doing? Recently I got a package from Dominic Alicia Dom. Big old package. Look at that sucker. Very cool. We've done a couple swaps back and forth already, and this big monster right here definitely surprised me. And I already opened it up and took a look, but I'm going to show you what's in here. And I'm going to put a link to Dominic's channel page right down below, Alicia Dom. Check him out. He does movie reviews, DVD updates, things like that. He's big into horror movies, so definitely check out his channel. And he gave me a little note right here, and I'll point this out. He wrote Joey instead of Jay. I'm sure maybe he's just overtired or something like that. That says Joey, right? It's not just me, right? But he knows who I am. We've done some swaps back and forth. It says, hope you enjoy the book and movies. Thanks again for the movies you said. I am even into early 80s VHS horror. If you have any that you want to part with, Dominic Alicia Dom. Very cool. And first off, as soon as I opened up the box, I noticed a figure, a statue right here, right there. And I have to admit, I had no idea what this was when I first opened it up. I was like, what is this? Some anime amputee? I don't know. But it's actually very heavy. It's definitely quality. And I noticed on the bottom right here of one of the legs, it's, I guess, limited to 1,900. Right there. And I had him actually message Dominic because I didn't know what it was. And he said it was from a comic book from, I guess, the 90s called Darkchild. So there you go. And right there, I think it had wings, and he said the wings broke off, but he said it's still a neat statue. It is very heavy, very quality made. And you can see that it's very solid. You can see her little bum right there. There you go, there's that Darkchild statue. And another thing I noticed right off the bat, which was really cool, was this book right here. Horror Movie Freak, and it also comes with a Night of the Living Dead DVD. I've actually had this book on my Amazon wishlist for a while, so I can mark that off. And there's the Night of the Living Dead. Of course, it's public domain. It's a very cool book. All kinds of information about horror movies and stuff on here. I don't know if I could show you. This will just be at random, obviously. Whatever you see is whatever you see. Very excited for this. Can't wait to check this out more in depth. And he sent me a whole bunch of movies as well. I will say I have a couple of these movies, so I'm going to show the ones that I have right off the bat. And as always, if you've seen any of these movies, definitely let me know what you think of them. And if anybody's interested in trading with me, definitely let me know. First up is Dario Argento's Creepers right here, also known as Phenomena, with Jennifer Connelly and Donald Pleasence right there on the cover. I actually really enjoyed this cover, and I like that. I have several editions of Phenomena, so. And then the House on Haunted Hill remake, I already have this as well, in the same snapper case. It's been a while since I've seen this movie. The actor who played Vincent Price right here has a very good likeness to him. Like I said, it's been a while since I've seen this one. I should probably revisit it. And then Zombieland, I absolutely love this movie. I think it's a great date movie, in fact. A lot of fun. I do have this one. And The Hills Run Red, to me, honestly, I wasn't a huge fan of this. I know there's a lot of people out there that love this movie. I personally thought the movie that was in the movie was more interesting than the actual movie. But I will say the first opening scene, that scene was pretty creepy to me. And like the Babyface killer guy right there. And Babyface, he was kind of creepy, I'll be honest. But overall, I wasn't a huge fan of the movie. Felt a little like broken up and just didn't feel linear to me. Now the rest of these are ones that I do not own, so very cool. Definitely looking forward to checking these out. Broken right here. Now I've seen a lot of trailers and reviews for this, and I've mostly heard negative things, which is why I kind of passed it by, but now I can make my own opinion and I can check it out for myself. Dimension Extreme, I believe they're already out of business, which is unfortunate because I really enjoyed some of their movies, including Inside, which is one of my all-time favorite movies. And if you haven't seen Inside and you're into extreme horror movies, definitely check out Inside. Very bloody, but an awesome movie. And from what I've checked out about Broken, it's basically somebody abducts these two girls and puts like a key in one of their stomachs, and they have to cut it out, and they, hunt them through the woods and things like that. It kind of seemed like Saw in the Woods. I don't know. But if you've seen it, let me know what you think of it. It does look it looks gritty, so hopefully it'll be decent. Hopefully I will enjoy it more than the reviews and things of that nature that I've heard. And next up is Otis, the horror comedy movie with Daniel Stern and Kevin Pollak. I've never seen the full thing of this. I've only seen parts here and there, so it'll be cool to finally check this out from start to finish. From what I've gathered, it's basically about Otis, this crazy dude who just abducts a girl and wants to take her to prom, essentially. And he's just insane. But there were some definitely entertaining moments from the parts that I did see. And next up is Taint, and I've seen a lot of people on YouTube with this, and I always thought the cover looked really cool, and if you look a little bit closer on it, I had never noticed this before, there's like little cartoon drawings with like penises and stuff, and the glasses say kill women, And on the back, it looks like a big penis blowing its load. And it has a little 18 plus logo right there. And to me, the cover makes me think of like Maniac, you know, kill women and all the psychological aspects of that. But I haven't seen it, and I'm looking forward to checking this one out. So thank you so much for this one. Very cool. And I did notice the disc had some had an autograph on there. It looks like, I don't know if that was from you, Dominic. I don't know, or maybe you got it secondhand. I'm not quite sure. It always weirds me out when I see people that like write their name on DVDs. Like, where are they living that they have to like mark their stuff like that? I don't know. Watch out, those people be snatching those DVDs up. And next up is The Right with Anthony Hopkins. And there seems to be a lot of hate for this movie and a lot of negative reviews, but I personally enjoyed it. And I will admit there's nothing new here. It's your standard exorcism possession type movie, just with a few well-known actors. Anthony Hopkins' screen presence is there, while I felt Rutger Hauer's performance was a little bit subdued and underplayed. I didn't really care for the lead actor at all. I don't know, maybe that was just me. He kind of reminded me of an actor on Friends. I think his name was Tad on Friends. I don't know his real name, but he's been in some other stuff. But I always remember him for that role, and he looks very similar to him. I don't know if they're brothers or related, or just maybe just a physical resemblance. I'm not sure, but I didn't really care for the lead actor. And the one girl who did like the contortionist type movements, it wasn't very impressive, especially compared to previous roles with the same nature. For instance, The Last Exorcism, that girl did a much better job in the contortionist movements. Creepy. All that being said, I thought it was still a very good movie, great atmosphere, and it worked for me. It was creepy. I'd give it a 7 out of 10. There's a lot of dramatic pacing and a great deal of lead up to the whole possession showdown, if you will. But I think if you're into exorcism, possession type movies, I'd say check it out. And if you're not into those type of movies, you probably won't enjoy this one. But like I said, I very much enjoyed it, so I'm happy to have this. Very cool. Thank you so much, Dominic. And next he sent a few burned ones and a bootleg right here, which I'll have to be honest, this is an impressive bootleg. If you look in the back, it looks totally legit. You got the Disney Reward Points thing right there. And this is Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tide. I have not seen it yet, and I'm a big Penelope Cruz fan, so oh my gosh, she's so gorgeous. Things I would do. Dirty, dirty things. But I'm impressed with this bootleg right here. The artwork on the back, this looks like a legit cover right here. So very nice. I'm looking forward to checking this out. I was just going to wait till it comes out, but now I can watch it now. I know it broke a bunch of records, even though it apparently bombed in the theaters. I guess just a lot of people went to go see it. I don't know. I hated the third Pirates movie, At World's End. Oh my gosh, that pissed me off. The first time I saw the first Pirates of the Caribbean, I wasn't a huge fan of it because it's one of those ones that's, you know, it's more geared towards a younger audience, and it's very predictable. And you know, after I watched it again, I appreciate it a little bit more. But I mean, I really do enjoy the first one now. It's a fun experience. And the second Pirates movie, I personally loved that one. That was my favorite one of the bunch that I've seen so far, the first three. I really enjoyed the second one. It was just a lot of fun, a lot of action, and it worked for me. Brought out the kid in me. So I'm hoping this one will be decent, better than the reviews make it out to be. And next up is Angel of Death, which is actually funny. I actually just picked this one up on DVD at Blockbuster. They had the $1 DVDs, and you'll see that in another video coming up soon. I think it has Zoe Bell in it. I haven't checked it out yet. I've heard some really good things about that. And next up is Burnt Offerings. I think it was from like the late 70s. It had Karen Black in it. It's like a haunted house type movie. I haven't seen this movie since I was a kid, and very cool. I don't have it, so now I can watch it again. I'm excited for this. I remember really enjoying this when I was younger, and like I said, it's been like, I don't even know how many years, forever. I hope it lives up to my memory of it. Last but not least is Lady Death. Now, I don't know if this is a animated movie or a live action movie. I remember Lady Death was a comic book back in like the 90s. It was very popular. I was really into comic books. I remember there's a very popular comic book, and I don't know anything about this movie, so I'm looking forward to checking it out. Is it animated? Is it live action? Let me know. So that was my big box of goodies from Dominic. Very cool. Again, check out his channel. Link will be down below. He's really into horror movies. Check him out. And thank you so much. That was an awesome package. I really appreciate all these items, and it gives me a lot to check out now. So thank you very much for that. Very cool. And again, if you've seen any of these movies, let me know what you think of them. Leave me a comment down below. And I hope everybody's doing well. Take care.